At a time when Jim Crow laws made racial segregation legal across much of the United States, author Richard Wright gave voice to the struggle as one of the first African-American authors to achieve widespread critical and commercial success. Born in Roxie, Mississippi, to a poor family in 1908, Wright had a difficult childhood. His love of reading from a young age gave him a way of escaping from the world around him. Even though discriminatory laws barred him from borrowing books from the local library, when he was 16, Wright enjoyed his first taste of success when a Black-owned newspaper published one of his short stories. Yearning to escape the racism of the South, at the age of 19, he moved north. First to Chicago, where the Great Depression made it difficult to find much work. Then, after joining the Federal Writers Project, part of Roosevelt's New Deal to keep artists employed, he moved to New York City, where he began to work on a collection of novellas. Published in 1938, Uncle Tom's Children, named after Uncle Tom's Cabin, Harriet Beecher's 1852 story of slavery, was set in the American Deep South and focused on the violent side of racism. The prize-winning book was a turning point in his career. 2 years later came Native Son, the story of an uneducated Black man, Bigger Thomas, who was oppressed by society, which made the bestseller lists across the country. During much of World War II, Wright lived in Mexico and wrote Black Boy, an autobiographical account of his experiences growing up in the Jim Crow South. After the war, he lived out his final years in Paris, his unflinching work largely neglected in the U.S. A mentor for many throughout his lifetime, Wright influenced other literary greats like James Baldwin, Ralph Ellison, and Gwendolyn Brooks, though they did not always agree. Thanks to the publication of his previously rejected novel, The Man Who Lived Underground, in 2021, new audiences are once again discovering the work of a master. Why do you think the work of Richard Wright was seen as controversial for much of his life?